And we are back here, OCTV. Great to have you along with us. Senior softball happens at Seymour Lake Park, usually on Mondays and Wednesdays. Great to have you with us. One of our favorite players to talk to, Taco here. Taco, tell us a little bit of what exactly is the senior softball? What is it all about? Talk to us.
Senior softball is basically Clarkston, Lake Orion, West Bloomfield, and Oxford. 58 years and over.
Oh, wow.
And we basically just come out here, we compete, and we have a good time. It's a lot of fun. Once summer kicks in and school's out, families have more time. We get a lot more people to show up. We'd love to have more come out and just to watch it and embrace the whole senior softball concept.
That's cool. Now, I always notice, Dan and I are the ones that usually have covered this over the last 2 years, I believe. So you guys always take the same field. I mean, do you just like this field better or
You know what? It's funny you mentioned that because that was actually a topic of discussion. We were going to play over on that field, but when we came out here in practice, the sun was just so overbearing.
Yeah.
To people batting, we don't want to do it. This one is pretty well kept. And
okay, I was just curious.
The wind and the sun was the major factor and the major contributor as to why we chose to stay on this field.
Well, there you go. I mean, you guys it's a friendly field for you and everything. And again, we saw a great game today. Clarkston Auto Body. I mean, it looked like they were going to take you apart in the first and maybe even second inning. They kind of rallied out strong. You guys were able to get it done. Last inning was a little bit challenging there. Wow.
You know what it was? And Clarkston is a very good team. They're very experienced. They're very well disciplined. They're crafty. That would be the best way to describe them. They make the most out of every situation. One of their best players is a school teacher. He's not here yet.
Right.
When he shows up, he changes the whole complexion of that team, and it's a different story.
Now, I do like the rule that you have the 5-in-out rule, but you only had to employ that once here, and that was an even game back and forth. You guys were playing regular ball, so that's kind of. I mean, the 5-in-out is a good rule, but you'd hate to see that all the time because then you mean something. It's ending to Right. Anyway, so I know you had some stats to talk about. What'd you do today?
I was 3 for 4 today. I think I had 5 RBIs. So but I still don't feel like I'm hitting the ball the way I should or the way I'm capable of.
Right.
They're just some of them are dropping, but sometimes it's better to be lucky than good when you're in a little bit of a slump. I'm not making the contact.
We're not saying. Hey, look, we're not going to send you. We're not sending you to Toledo yet. Okay.
No.
I mean, you're fine. I wouldn't worry about that. But start hitting it. Okay.
Exactly.
And you brought your brother. What was his name?
Mapletron.
Yes. See, Taco's the one that gives us the nicknames. Well, I need another list of the nicknames.
I'm going to have to. Well, what the story is behind that is I can never remember anybody's name, so I usually just make something up as I go along.
I made my own, and I even switched off to yours for Chavez. I had him as Senior SWAT Chavez.
You did, and then we had him as Chaos because if you spend any time with him in the dugout or out on the field, you see why we call him Chaos.
Yep. So, anyways, I'm going to need the list next time we play.
I'll have it ready.
But, anyways, it's always good to have you with us here. And, again, we love doing this, Dan and I, and it's very entertaining to watch.
Well, good.
And a lot of things happen out here at Seymour Lake Park that even if you come out and catch a senior ball game, maybe take advantage of the park. It's a nice park.
This is a beautiful park. It's a beautiful community. I mean, I've only lived up here for 3 years, and I can't believe how close-knit and just how beautiful it all is. I mean, it's like something from a sitcom. It's like Mayberry. It's just like so friendly. Everybody gets along. It's incredible.
If we see Andy Griffith or even Barty Fife, I'm going to start whistling the tune, okay?
Exactly. Absolutely.
Anyways, I got to go out on a tangent before we close it all out here, Taco. I know you came into our studio there. We're the public local channel, but we run on many platforms and that. How important do you think it is to get this stuff out on the air?
I think it's incredible. I think with the close-knit community and the way that Oxford coexists and the way they support each other,
right.
I think it's just fabulous that to have you guys come out here and cover this. I've never seen it anywhere, and it's great that it gets broadcast and people get to see it, and you guys pay attention to the high school kids, the little kids, girls softball. It's just great. It gives the recognition that's community-wide is incredible. I think it's fantastic.
Yeah, Dan and I know we think the same thing. It's very important. And then, obviously, the new addition out here, which it's kind of, it'll put a lump in your throat, the new Hannah St. Juliana Park they just opened up over there just over the weekend.
Yes.
It's a memorial park for the four that we lost at the school, and that's out here. And, again, something to maybe reflect upon, just your blessings in life. But a lot of things happening at Seymour Lake Park. I know Taco's part of all the senior softball, and we're going to be out here covering some more. And good to have you with us, sir.
Hey, I appreciate it, man. Thank you for coming out here.
Well, yeah, definitely. And you feel free to come up to the microphone anytime we may.
Absolutely, I might.
And if you don't start hitting, we're going to send you to Toledo, I think.
Toledo, exactly.
Anyways, for Dan Zweiss, Taco, Mapletron, and what's
Senior Swat Chavez.
Yeah, Chaos, and the rest of the crew. Final score here was a big one for Oxford, 24-22 against the Clarkston Auto Body. It was Oxford's 24th Street Tavern, and of course our good friends at HealthQuest, Dan Gar over there. Till we do it all over again, I'm going to close it all out. Final score 24-22. We wrap it up here at Oxford Community Television. Have a good day, everybody.